Culture will tell you that having a firm foundation for what you believe is really not that necessary. Culture will tell you that the credibility of whatever you believe isn't really that important. Here's kind of what they say. Culture will tell you, now we live in a strange time. I'm just gonna say that out front. We live in a strange time where culture will tell you something like this. The substance of what you believe is not nearly as important as the sincerity by which you believe it. The problem with that, of course, is it is absolutely illogical. In no other area of life, except in matters of faith, do we say that sincerity is more important than substance. So despite what culture will tell you, sincerity is not powerful enough to overcome the substance of whatever it is you believe. That's why I love Easter. Easter shows why Christianity, more than any other religion in the world, is worthy of your trust and mine. I'm going to admit that objections and criticisms of Christianity are not too hard to come by, okay? Why do some Christians not do what they should be doing? I mean, if they really believe in all of this, why don't they do what they should be doing if they really believe? I get that. Objections and criticisms of Christianity are not too hard to come by. But listen very closely. But if Jesus Christ, who claimed to be God's Son, authenticated his claims by dying and then coming back to life exactly as he said he would, that really does overshadow any criticism or objection you could have about Christianity. It's almost as if God wrote history in a way to make it impossible for you and me to deny that Jesus Christ died, was buried, and rose again. Easter also offers a credible message. The message that Jesus started, that his disciples took, and that we proclaim today has incredible credibility to it. Jesus said this, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus didn't say, I'm going to show you a way, or I'm going to show you the way. He did not say, I'm going to tell you the truth, and I am going to give you a life. He didn't say that. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. In other words, Jesus made himself the content of his message. When Jesus went to the cross, not only did Jesus die, but his message died. But Easter, you see, changed all of that. At Easter, Jesus' message came back to life because Jesus, the content of his message, came back to life as well. Now, here's what happened. After Easter, the disciples looked nothing like they did on that Saturday between Jesus' death and resurrection. No, his disciples instead were out sharing the news of Jesus. In fact, they went to their grave proclaiming the message of Jesus. Today, we are still proclaiming the message of Jesus. Do you know why? Because the message of Jesus did not die on a Calvary's cross. The message of Jesus endures because Jesus is still alive. Easter offers something else on which we can base our faith, and it's this. Easter offers a credible Savior. Now, as I've already alluded to, Jesus said some pretty outlandish things. I mean, you cannot read the New Testament with an objective, open mind and not say, wow, Jesus, I cannot believe you said that. Because here's something else Jesus said. Not only did he say, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, here's something else that he claimed. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus said that. Jesus said, look, if you're trying to get to God, you cannot get there unless you come through me. Now look, especially today, I get it. That's offensive. Because Jesus claimed to be the only way to do what every religion in the world offers a way to do. Essentially, Jesus is saying here, every other religion is wrong. And I am the only way. Look, that's offensive. I mean, you talk about exclusive. Jesus made some pretty exclusive comments. Jesus is the only way to God because Jesus is the only one in all of human history who was all God and all man, all at the same time. Only the God-man can bridge the gap between man and God. It wasn't just anybody who died on the cross. It was God in the flesh. He spilled his blood so you and I could go to heaven. So the question is this: have you placed your faith in that?